Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna recreate this little guy. I did this morning. Made a video, million interruptions, scrapped it. Let's at least get the coloring done on this one. Fun fact about me, I stutter. So if you see me pausing, if you hear me pausing, it's because I'm trying to catch my words. I'm trying not to get stuck. So sorry about that. If that bugs you, I apologize, but it is what it is. Part of my life. I made that card using the Nerdy stamp from CC Designs. It's a photopolymer stamp. Good quality. This is a small company from the US, and they have the cutest stamps. I mean, I own tons of it. They have the cutest little things. So today I'm going to use Nerdy. Used Nerdy. Okay. So we're going to start off with the crayon. Now if I know where I put it. Can't see it anywhere? Found it. I'm just hotness. So we're going to stamp it. And then we're going to stamp the little face on it. Might as well just do it now. You can get a better stamping if you want. It doesn't bug me. So let's put this little guy here. Like that. And there we go. So we're going to use the Triblend markers. We used the Spectrum Noir alcohol proof ink. It's the best ink for these markers, I think. I use it and I can use it immediately after I stamp it, and I don't see that much bleed. With the Memento, there were times that I would use it right after I stamped it and you see a little bit of the black moving. With this one, I haven't had an issue, and I guess because they're made to go together, so, you know, use it if they made it. I always start off with the lightest shade. I'm going to do it in 3 sections. I'm going to do the middle section first. It's the largest section, so let's get that over with. Again, if you look at a pen, when the light hits it, it bounces off of it. The top part, since it's the closest thing to the light, is going to be lighter than the sides. That's where you're going to have your shadows. So when you're dealing with an object that's is supposed to be curved, think about that and try to mimic the way the light will bounce off of it. If it was to the side, maybe you would have the light part a little bit here. If you want, if let's say if you put the sun here, then maybe you would bounce it here. So this part will be lighter than the rest of the crayon. But either way, when you leave that lighter shade in the center, it's gonna give your eye the illusion that it's rounded off. So let's do that. I hope that made sense. Made sense in my head. A lot of things make sense in my head. So we're just going to color this whole thing in light color, not really caring how it looks. And then we're going to go over the dark. And we're going to shade in everything that we want dark, but we're going to bring in the color towards the center. Let's just make this line first, and then let's bring it in. We're trying to, again, make the illusion of the object being curved. And that's my 16-year-old sneaking in for a snack. It's okay, you can say hi. Why, hello. It scared me. I'm like, ooh. I hope that's my 16-year-old, because if not, I'm out of here. Because it scared me. Like, what's moving over there? So again, we're going to bring that color into the center. Blending the mid-tone and the dark tone. We're not really caring too much about the light tone yet. It's just making sure that this line here, it's smooth transition from one color to the next. And then we're going to come in with the last color. So yeah, this has been a challenge for me to make these videos, because again, when you do stutter, it's kind of hard, especially when it's easier when you're by yourself to speak. You tend to get more nervous when you're around other people. And technically I'm not around anyone, but I'm hoping people start watching my videos. So it's kind of, it gets you kind of nervous. But you gotta conquer your fears, right? And continue moving forward. But I think it's important for you to know that if I do stop, I just need a moment. Or if I have a word that triggers it, I just need a moment. So that's when you might just hear me go silent, or I'll find a different word to replace that trigger word. We're coming back in with the dark because I want a little more shadows. And then again with the medium. You can add as much as you like. And you don't have to leave such a large light line in the center. And then, okay. So now we're going to do these sections. Now, in order to make them look different, we're going to add less shadowing to these parts. And we're just going to leave the middle section with the darker shading. So we're just going to add a little bit to this side, a little bit here, a little bit there. Just a little bit. You don't want it to look flat either. You want it to look like it has some dimension as well. So you have to shade it, but just so it looks like it's a lighter color, we're just going to do a little less. When the alcohol evaporates, you'll be able to see the colors and the blend a little better. Now for this part, we're going to come in with a pink. And again, we always start with the lightest. The pink is called Pink Forest. It's the MG1. The Aqua Blue blend was AB1, AB2, and AB3 in case you have the separate markers. And then we're going to use the BP6. I believe that's the bright pink 6. I'm not sure what name they gave it. These are old markers, but they still work great. So guess what? Still using them. Although I tend to grab my Triblends first. For some reason, the older markers were harder to open. And when you have arthritis, it hurts. So I was thrilled when they came out with the Aqua blends, and they confirmed that they were easier to open. The Triblend, I'm sorry. Did I say Triblends? Maybe I did. I didn't. Okay. There we go. So to finish the card off, I used some nesting dies. I forgot the name of this. I'll try to find that name and post it online. But I think, wait, these? No, these weren't Memento. I'm not sure. I mean, not Memento. I'll find out. And I'll post it. I added some gems on the side. The paper, the glitter paper. This glitter paper is Penn gear. And you can find it at your Walmart. It's actually a printer friendly glitter paper. It's not that thick, but it's very easy to work with, and it holds the shape very well. Nothing sheds, and it's very inexpensive. So, you know, I had an emergency one day, found the paper, and I've been buying it since. Love it. This cardstock, this was actually from Cricut. These are their little cards that you can use in the Joy. I don't use my Joy for cards. I use it just to cut out little things, but I bought the cards anyway. First of all, they were on a great deal. I got them for $1.74, and it came in like with 12 cards. And then this one, it didn't come with any of the foil stuff that it normally does. It came with these little ready cut panels that you can just, you know, decorate. So use that. That's a win. You Color My World. That's part of the stamp collection. And there we go. Now, I use glossy accents to give it a little shine. And I placed it in the center first. Then I did the ends, and then I did the little side piece when everything was dry. It just adds a little more texture. I love texture. I love feeling things. Most of my cards, you'll see they're even if they're one-dimensional, like this one, it still has texture. It feels nice. And that's what I did here. Simple card. Sometimes you don't really need to think things out. Sometimes just a cute sentiment, a cute little character, and you're done. And it shows that you took the time out to make something cute, but it didn't take all day unless you're videotaping it. Then it took 2 days. Anywho, that's my card. That's how you do the coloring. I hope this helps. I decided to make the video again and focus on the coloring because that's what we struggle with. That's like the hardest part for me. Everything else, you just, you know, throw it in the die cutting machine and you're good to go. But the coloring, wow, you know, sometimes you get frustrated because you see some of the artists online coming out with such pretty cards, and you have all these stamps that you're like, wow, how do I get like half of that done? So practice makes perfect. This was an easy way to do it without thinking about it too much. Don't stress. Find a simple stamp if you're just starting to color with alcohol markers, and then you work your way up. Don't overwhelm yourself. I came back in and added a little bit of glitter with the Nouveau, what is this called? Glitter gloss. And I added just a little bit here and a little bit up here. And then I covered it. Oh no, I added some here too. When the person receives the card, they'll be able to see all these little details. This is a little harder to get it on camera, but they come out really cute. I'll pause it and I'll try to zoom in more so you can see. Okay, I'm hoping that's clear. Let's see. It has texture. I like texture. I like feeling things on the cards. I hope this helps. I hope you enjoyed my video, and hopefully next one, not a lot of interruptions. Have a great one. Bye.